There's an energy of inner conflicts that's being resolved, or struggles, and progress being made. And I'm thinking like this representing some sort of like barrier created some sort of a conflict for you. May have kept you stuck as well. Now your spirit guides, I'm seeing that gave you hints along the way. Assisted you, tried to assist you along the way. I'm seeing many of you, like, what really kept you from really expressing those gifts was trying to make sense of them. Like, you couldn't make sense of them. You were trying to make sense of something spiritual in the physical. And your spirit guides are saying, you know, you couldn't make sense of, like, whatever it was you were trying to make sense of, it wasn't making sense because you were trying to explain it you were trying to explain the spiritual with the physical energy. Or perhaps you were not using the right eye. You were not seeing it with the right, like, your perception, your spiritual self. It's like your spiritual self is beginning, or your physical self is beginning to catch up with your spiritual self. That's what I'm seeing. And this was the conflict that kept you from seeing or having progress in terms of like sharing these gifts. And now at this time, there's a connection. You're making the connection. And this Two of Cups is a reflection of the spiritual and physical self. Whereas you were guarded previously, and being guarded served you for quite some time. There was some aspect that kept you from accessing your spiritual self. And these two selves, if it makes any sense, it's almost like, right, these wands represents your spiritual self that we're trying to merge with your physical self. And there was something guarding that. For many of you, it was the fear of being seen, the fear of speaking, like doubting. Like, all those are qualities of the physical self. And it's like once you began to allow the spiritual self to merge, some of you, you're going to be seeing opportunities come forward as you elevate the spiritual self. You're going to manifest more. You're going to be able to use your gifts, and many of you are beginning to actually see a lot more gifts that you didn't see before. I'm seeing a lot of opportunities come forward. Your spiritual team are going to be giving you opportunities. So many of you are actually high priests and high priestesses, and you're beginning to tune into that high priest and high priestess energy. You're beginning to listen to your spirit guides a lot more. And there's some really powerful things that are going to be happening around you as it relates to the enemies that you have, as it relates to this specific year, having to do with year 8, the year of abundance, having to do with a transformative process, like literally becoming this phoenix that was born to rise, having things having to do with your finances. You're gonna be seeing a lot transform in front of you, because you're connecting more to your spiritual self, and things are beginning to make sense because of that. Like the sense that I'm seeing that you were trying to make it's like you're now tuned in, you're tapped in. See, you're now honoring that spiritual self. And what this is doing is going to create a lot more opportunities. Okay, a lot more opportunities, and very specific opportunities are shown here. Opportunities surrounding this specific year. I'm seeing for many of you, you haven't seen the full extent of what this year is going to bring yet. You're going to be seeing it. 9 is significant. Perhaps there's some things that you're going to see this specific month that you haven't seen yet. Empress energy, transformative energy, finances. There's a lot in store for you. What else you want to tell us? Yep, some beginning happening. You're embarking on a new relationship with the divine. Yep. Let's see what else is showing up. Anything else you want to tell us? Okay, Amaru. A beautiful place. Two, Estamnanahi. This is turquoise changing woman. And Chakana, for whatever reason, this one tends to resonate the most, because I'm seeing that there's like a threshold that you're crossing. Let's see, 19. Some of you, it's gonna be like it didn't make sense before, and now things are making sense for this very specific reason. Things are going to be making a lot more sense because of how you are now connecting to your spiritual self. Okay, it says a threshold appears, bringing an ending so complete that it is no longer possible to return to what has been. For some of you, that's significant. Like, it's no longer you're no longer going to be able to go back. Ooh, I'm seeing that your guides are saying you're at the point of no return. It's time to leap forward. The light of the stars is your faithful guide into this new world. As you trust in your divine connection, deconstructed form, reshape themselves into relevant, helpful, and beautiful new ways of living, thriving, and expressing your true self. Trust in your strangest ideas, in that which is different, inspired, unconventional. The crossing is healing and furthers the activation of your divine potential. So it's like your divine potential is being activated, and many of you, your guides are saying it's gonna feel like you're in a brand new place, like you're a brand new person. Like, all of this is about change. Turquoise changing woman, it shows like this transformative energy with this being that is like half human, half bird, like showing the possibility of being able to soar and rise. Like, this change is really going to be transformative for you, and it's gonna be one such that it's like you're not gonna be able to go back, and you won't want to go back. Okay? You will not want to go back because this is a leap forward for you. Okay? That is the message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and divine light.